You could have the best to-do list in the world. You could have goals, ambitions, big plans for who you want to become, but if you wake up tomorrow morning and the first thing you do is reach for your phone, none of it matters. Here's the truth most people refuse to hear. Your morning is not just the start of your day, it is a test. Every single morning you either pass or you fail, and most people fail it before they even get out of bed. Here's the good news though. There are 5 simple habits that, if done consistently, will completely transform your mornings and you. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll have a morning framework so locked in, so precise, that transformation won't be a question of if, it'll just be a matter of time. 1. Wake up at the same time, every single day. No exceptions. This is where most people sabotage themselves before the day even starts. You set an alarm for 6 a.m. Monday through Thursday, you follow it. Then Friday rolls around and you sleep in until 9. Saturday, 10. Sunday, maybe 11. And you tell yourself you deserve it, that you're catching up on sleep. You're not catching up. You're resetting your entire biological clock. Your brain runs on what scientists call a circadian rhythm, a 24-hour internal cycle that governs your energy, your mood, your focus, and your hormone output. Every time you change your wake-up time, you're throwing that system into confusion. It's called social jet lag, and it is just as disorienting as flying across time zones, except you're doing it in your own bedroom every weekend. When you wake up at the same time every single day, your cortisol, the hormone responsible for alertness and energy, peaks at exactly the right moment. Your body knows what's coming, so it's prepared. Your mind is sharper, and over time, waking up stops feeling like a fight and starts feeling natural. The discipline required to do this one thing is the foundation everything else is built on. So pick your time, commit to it. No alarms snoozed, no exceptions made. The version of you that wants transformation doesn't negotiate with the alarm clock. 2. Hydrate and move. Before your brain has time to argue, the moment your feet hit the floor, your body has been fasting for 6 to 8 hours, your cells are dehydrated, your brain is running on empty, and your instinct, if you're like most people, is to lie there a little longer, scroll through your phone, or get to the coffee machine. Here's what you need to do instead. Drink a full glass of water immediately. After a full night without fluids, your body is in a mild state of dehydration that impacts cognitive function, mood, and energy. 1 glass of water in the first 5 minutes signals your body to wake up and begin functioning. It's the simplest, cheapest, most effective performance hack you'll ever use, and yet most people don't do it. Now that you're hydrated, it's time to move. And before you tell yourself you don't have time, this doesn't mean a 2-hour gym session. It means 10 minutes, 20 minutes if you can. Choose something simple, a brisk walk outside, a set of bodyweight exercises like push-ups, squats, jumping jacks, or even 10 minutes of stretching and deep breathing. The point is activation. When you exercise, even briefly, your body releases endorphins, dopamine, and serotonin. Your stress hormones drop. Your brain literally shifts into a higher gear. And more than the physical benefits, there is something powerful that happens psychologically when you choose to move first thing in the morning. You send yourself a message. I am in control of this day, not the other way around. 3. Eat something that fuels you and make it repeatable. Your body just moved. Your mind is awake. Now it's time to give both of them something to work with. Having a healthy and easy breakfast is not just about consuming the right calories. It's also about minimizing decision fatigue. Think about how much mental energy most people waste in the morning just figuring out what to eat, opening the fridge, closing it, debating, compromising, and often ending up with something processed because it was faster. What you need to do is build a formula and stick to it. Your breakfast doesn't have to be complicated. A bowl of oats with fruit and a handful of nuts, or eggs with whole grain toast, or Greek yogurt with seeds and a drizzle of honey. Whatever it is, make it nutritious, make it something you genuinely enjoy, and make it the same thing every single morning. Why? Because when the choice is already made, the resistance disappears. You stop skipping breakfast because you didn't have time to figure it out. You stop grabbing something processed because it was just easier. You just eat. Your blood sugar stabilizes, your concentration sharpens, and your body has the fuel it needs to perform. Discipline isn't always about doing hard things. Sometimes it's about removing the decisions that drain you. 4. Do your hardest work first. By this point in your morning, something remarkable has happened. You've woken up on your own terms, you've hydrated and moved, you've fueled your body, your mind is sharp, your energy is there, and your willpower, which research consistently shows depletes as the day goes on, is at its absolute peak. This is the window. Don't waste it. Whatever you have been putting off, the project you've been starting and stopping, the difficult topic you're studying but always leave for later, the work that matters most to your goals, that is what you do right now. Not the easy emails, not the comfortable tasks you could do half asleep, but the hard thing, the thing you procrastinate, the thing that, when you finish it, makes you feel like you can take on the world. Here's what happens when you do your most important work in the morning. You stop carrying the guilt of an unfinished task, the low-level dread of something difficult still waiting. By the time the rest of the world is just getting started, you've already done the thing that mattered most. And finally, 5. Do not touch your phone. First thing, this is non-negotiable. Everything we've built in this morning routine, the discipline, the clarity, the momentum, can be destroyed in under 60 seconds by scrolling. When you pick up your phone first thing in the morning, you immediately hand over control of your mind to whatever is waiting on that screen. Notifications, news, social media, other people's highlights, other people's opinions. None of it belongs in the first hour of your day, and yet most people spend that hour completely submerged in it. The research is clear on this. Early morning phone use spikes anxiety, fragments your attention, and primes your brain for distraction rather than focus, and that effect can last for hours. So here's the rule. No phone for the first hour of your morning, without exceptions. If you need to check emails for work, do it after breakfast, on your laptop or computer, not on your phone, where you're one swipe away from a 45-minute detour. So yes, protect your attention and protect your morning. There you go. 5 habits to imbibe every single morning. These aren't complicated, but they're hard. Because discipline is hard. Because consistency is hard. Because the version of you that hits snooze and scrolls and skips breakfast and leaves the hard work for later is always going to feel easier in the moment. But that version of you isn't going anywhere, and you know it. The morning is yours to claim. Start today, do it again tomorrow, and the day after that.